Seriously? Baby, listen. I'm not about to ruin my books. I'm not. You look ridiculous. It's the surgical snap for me. What?
Hey Tipsy Friends, I'm Syretta.
I'm Nikki.
And we're your favorite
sisters.
Well, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back if you're returning.
We're so happy that you're here.
Today we're doing a fun little thing called Valentine's Day book tag.
It's new to us and we're really excited. It was super cute. We were kind of trying to find something to do for Valentine's Day and Nikki came across it and I was like, that's really cute. There was a few of them actually.
Yes. I'm not sure who created this particular tag, but we did find it on One Book More's book blog. So thank you.
And we wanted to keep it real casual, just in pajamas. We're just relaxed.
Keep it cute.
Keep it cute. Keep it relaxed. Let's talk books, okay? So let's get into the first, what is it, like
question number 1, or I guess prompt. They're not actual questions. Prompt 1, a standalone book you love. What you got?
Okay, so it's kind of hard. I didn't realize a lot of books that I read are not standalone.
Same.
So I was kind of going through everything and then I came across one that I loved so freaking
such a good one.
Much, you guys. It's At the End of It All by Rae Lyse. I love, love, love this book. I mean, it's everything to me, you guys. Do I tell them about it?
You can tell them.
Is that how it goes? Okay, we're not used to doing the tags, okay? So, this story is about a young man who is kind of at a crossroads in life. And he finds himself back in his mother's hometown. And, I mean, he's literally starting from the bottom. Like, he was all the way up here and had to go all the way down. So, I love to see how it doesn't break him. This story was a lot of like triumph. It was very special to me. I really, really love this story. The narrators were Wesley Siobhan and Jacoby DM, and baby, they ate this story up. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. If you are an audio listener, you're going to love it.
That was a good pick. Mine's, you guys have seen before, Demon's Dream by Elle, Kayson. As Syretta said, I didn't realize how many of my books are series. So that was kind of a struggle. And then once I figured out and separated the standalones from the series, baby, okay? It's hard because I'm a mood reader. So each time it could be something different, just depending on my mood. But Demon's Dream is always going to hit. It's a dark romance. It's a forced proximity, kidnapping trope. Well, not necessarily there's a little kidnapping, but there's a little kidnapping, but it's actually more of trading your daughter for your debt trope.
Is that a trope?
Yes. It was sexy. It was fun. It was engaging. It was unaliving. Like, it just gave all the things it was supposed to give, baby. This is 700 pages, okay? 700 pages, I repeat. But when I tell you I read this in a day, that I've reread it multiple times, it is that good. It is that engaging. There's so many, I love multi-plot stories and multi-point of views, and it gave me all that. There's so many things. Sorry if I could talk. There's so many things happening that it completely keeps you engaged that you don't realize you just read 700 pages. The characters are dynamic. The relationships are dynamic. There's people that you love to hate and you just hate. Okay? This one is really good. If you're looking for your next epic read, look no further than Demon's Dream. Next, we have prompt 2, a dystopian book you love. I actually had to look up what dystopian meant because I know what I think it meant, but I wanted to actually be accurate. And according to Google, relating to or denoting an imagined state or society where there is a great suffering or injustice. That's kind of what I was thinking, but that's not how I would have worded it. So I'm glad I looked it up. And my pick,
because I wasn't thinking that.
What are you thinking?
Like, when I thought dystopian, it just automatically was like the world ending, starting apocalyptical type situation.
Me too.
So I'm glad too, because I was able to find a book then.
Me
because
too.
I actually have one.
That's also what I thought. And it kind of usually happens after apocalypse. Sometimes, you know, whatever. But that's what I thought as well. But my pick was Wonder by Miss Christina C. Jones.
That's a good one.
I do not like dystopian stories. I do not like apocalyptic stories, is what I thought. But I just haven't found the right ones for me. This story taught me that. It is a Alice in Wonderland retelling. And baby, CCJ ate that down, okay? It is giving all the vibes. She created her own like world, and she made it realistic, made it a world that we all could live in, and gave us real life scenarios that could happen if people don't start doing right to the planet. Just saying. Wonder, as I stated, is an Alice in Wonderland reimagined or retelling. I really don't know the difference between the two. I'm gonna have to look that up. But if you are interested in a story that will blow your mind and have you engaged from the very beginning, look no further than Wonder.
Think Alice in Wonderland, but black.
Okay, Alice in Wonderland Black.
Okay, so because Nikki found the definition, I was able to actually find something that I have read and that I super enjoyed. It is a series, but this would be my Game of Thrones book. There was a lot of tragic shit happening in this story, okay? Mm-hmm. I love these books. The narrator is fantastic. I'd rather listen to the narrator than watch the show. He's amazing. The voices that he does, he's so good. This is basically the introduction to the world. Like, you get all the different parts. You get King's Landing, you get Winterfell. There's so much, but it all starts with this book. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I started annotating it. It's something that's taken me a long time. I'm just one of those people, okay? I'm a slow annotator. But I really, really, really love this book. If you've seen the show, then it's like the world is so fantastic. The castles and the duels and just the challenging everything. I love this story. And because I was able to choose it, because it doesn't have to mean the world is ending or futuristic, then I was able to choose Game of Thrones.
Unless we're wrong about what we read in the definition, then that'll be interesting.
That will be interesting. So if you know the true definition, please
let us know. Our next prompt is a book that you love that no one else talks about.
Okay, baby, listen. I don't know why ain't nobody talking about this book. I have no idea.
You have a good pick there.
What is wrong? Where y'all at? I hope that after you see this video, you hurry up and pick it up, baby. That is Too Hood for You by Miss Casey Mills. Baby, this story is so good. Okay, it is a multi-plot. It is a bomb ass story, you guys. It is on audio. I cannot remember the narrators like off top of my head, but they did a really good job. Baby, I love this story. I love it. Come on, you get a main character named Heavy. Come on,
Horatio.
Come on, like, what you thinking? You guys, this story is so good. Listen, this is a one night stand gone wrong. Okay,
oops, baby.
It is so good, you guys. I can't even tell you anything else, but this is so good. This is literally the story like when one of your homegirls forces you to go out and you end up fucking around with the wrong guy.
And finding out.
Listen, baby, that's what's gonna happen in here. You're gonna fuck around and find out about this one, okay? It is so good, you guys. I loved it. If you have ever met a one night stand gone wrong
and loved it,
then you are going to love Too Hood for You by Casey Mills. Why haven't y'all been talking about this book? And if y'all have, talk to me. I love it, okay?
Yeah, I love really it. Good.
It's probably one of my favorites by her. I went through a crazy Casey Mills time in my life. Anything that she had on Audible, I bought it up, listened to everything. So, but when I came across this one, it just stuck with me. I loved it. I really, really think you guys are gonna like it.
Mine is Personal by Miss Alexandra House. And okay, some people have talked about it, but they talked bad about it, okay? And then the other people won't talk about it because they won't even try it. And you're wrong, okay? I don't want to tell people how to live their life, but judge the book after you've read it, okay? Because the thing is, you think you know but you don't know Armand Daniels. And that is something that Miss House does so well. She will give you a character and have you think you know that character down, and then you get in their heads and you find out you had no idea. Okay? And this is one of those stories. Everyone has prejudged my baby, and I'm tired of it. Okay? I'm tired. I'm having to fight for my man. My man. Every day I gotta fight for my love. Okay? All I'm saying is, okay, give it a try. He is we got two tortured souls coming together and becoming one that is whole and full and beautiful. Okay? This story is not to be missed. Armand truly is the bad boy of Miss House's like universe, but he has a good heart. You know, he has a really good heart, and he's so loving and he's so beautiful.
He is beautiful.
Okay, on the inside and the out. And his journey through Miss House's whole world to his story has been one that is so easy to prejudge. And it's so easy to feel like you know. And yes, he's not perfect. He has done things wrong. But he deserves love too.
Okay.
Personal by Miss House. So you know how I feel about him.
I know, baby. I love him too. Y'all gotta sell him on me, baby. Y'all gotta sell him to me.
I know. On to the next. Our next prompt is favorite book couple. You guys, this one's so hard. We're romance readers.
So we have tons of favorite couples. This one was probably the hardest for me. I would say.
Agreed.
So I'm just saying this isn't my only couple, but this is one of my very favorites. Okay,
it's one of them. Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Nikki.
So I have
Josiah. I love JoJo. This is a good one.
Thank you.
My God.
I have the Endgame, the Sun series book 2 by Miss Rae Lyse. Josiah and Jade. Oh my God. I didn't think I needed their story the way I needed their story. Okay. And Syretta read this like way before I ever even picked up the series. And I'm Josiah with an older woman now. I don't see it. I don't like it. I don't want it. But she was his Jade. And it was just perfect. Truly, age ain't nothing but a number. Truly. There's a maturity level that Josiah has that men 3 times his age don't have. It is in him, okay? It's not on him. And
it's in my man deep, baby. It's in him deep.
And Josiah was one of those characters that I thought I knew until I got into his head, and it was so much more going on. It was so much deeper. It was so much depth, which I should have known better because Rae Lyse's writing just has depth to it. But I was not prepared for this story. I was not prepared for their love story. I was not prepared at all. And that's what made me love it so much. I ate this story up. I could not put it down. I was an emotional wreck. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that I'm upset that I didn't pick it. That's a good one.
Jade was a young mom just trying to survive and move past a mistake she made and not keep being reminded of it and just trying to do the right thing.
Jade
it's
was
hard.
bomb as hell.
Can I tell my pick, please? Thank you. She was a good, hardworking mom.
Okay. She was.
But when you've been burned, you always remember the feel of it. And Josiah just didn't care. Okay? He would not allow her to push him away. He just stepped into the role of everything. And I loved it. His love was so pure. It was so rich. It was all consuming. And that's how I love my love stories. All consuming, no holds bar. And Josiah gave me that.
And a hood edge too.
This story was so good. I also don't normally read that many stories set in like college years, university. So I really enjoyed that. This was a really good read. You should definitely, you got to read Saving Sunflower first. This is a series book, but it's worth it. I love this man and Jade too. Their love story was perfect.
That one was good. That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
So we're just making rules again.
Okay. So I don't like rules, okay? I don't know if I told y'all, don't put me in no fucking box. I don't like it. The crazy thing is I love rules.
follows her rules.
That's the crazy thing. I like when people tell me how things should be, but I don't like it at the same time. It's actually funny because my story is also based in a university setting. And it is a 3-book series because you fall in love with them throughout the whole series. First they meet, and then we have them getting to know each other, really, really working, leaving each other, and then we have them making that shit work, baby. Making it happen, okay? So you have to go through all of the things, right? You have to
get the full love story.
To get the full story. You know how you boy meets girl, boy pisses girl off, girl runs away, boy catches her ass later, one of them type of things, okay? It's one of them type of things, all right? You thought you was done, you moved on, you had a fiance, and he's, I don't give a fuck about him, okay? That's the shit I like, okay? That is the Muted Love series by Love Belvin. Baby, baby, baby. It is Ashton, Spencer, and Tori McNabb, okay? Kataria, baby. They are the perfect couple to me. She is a boxer. He is an ex-football player. She is at the top of her game. He is also a journalist.
Tori is that girl.
He's very smart. He's wealthy. She is very smart, and now she's wealthy. My girl got it out the mud, okay? Like, got it out the mud, and it was so inspiring. She was sexy while she was doing it. Baby, I didn't even know I could love a couple the way that I love Ashton and Tori. And I know some people are mad because it's a bully romance. People hate him. I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't care. No one can talk back. He did some wrong, right? But she corrected his ass, okay?
He did a lot of wrong, but it was addressed.
Listen, let me say my story.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. I know people, this is probably other people's not favorites, but no. I mean, baby, listen, this man was dropping bags way before his age were, okay? Listen, let me tell you something. There were so many tropes in this story. There was just so much happening. It's one of my very favorites. It was perfectly written to me. The audio, phenomenal, you guys. Okay, you get Miss Wesley Siobhan and Emmanuel motherfucking Ingram. And y'all know I love him and I love her. If you guys go back to my narrating video, you know how much I care about them. They narrated the fuck out of this story, baby. Okay, when I tell you, I felt like I was on the campus too. I was there.
Okay. On to the next. Okay, now we have a book that other people love, but you haven't read.
Okay, so mine is something that everybody freaking talks about all the time. Okay, you guys, look at all of these daggone fingerprints. I don't know what kind of lotion or oil I got on, but it is ruining my damn books, okay?
So I'm gonna hold it?
No, because I already done it don't matter. Okay, anyway, so the book is Soul Tied by Miss Candice. I don't know why I have never read this book, you guys, because I hear nothing but good things. I mean, a lot of sad things. Everyone says that it's really sad, but it's really good. And the reason I was holding off on it was because all 3 were not on audio. Now they all are. So I'm going to have to get to them. I don't care when, but I will be reading them this year. I have to. I hate not being in the know, which happens more often than you think.
Yeah, especially when you're waiting for the audio.
Yes. And if it's an India story, it is harder if you're waiting for the audio.
So mine is 180 by Charity Shanae. Everyone has read this. Everyone has loved this. Miss Sherry Shanae actually won a lot of awards for this book in particular when we were in Pasadena for the Love and Books book event. So I know it's good. And I actually love her writing. This is not my first book by her. I don't know why I haven't read it yet. There's 2 books I own. The 3rd book just came out, I think, in like December, which is like a Christmas special, I believe. It's time. There's truly no excuse. I cannot wait to get into audio.
Not the Christmas one, though.
I can't wait to get into it. Again, that is 180 by Charity Shanae. Seriously?
Baby, listen. I'm not about to ruin my books. I'm not.
You look ridiculous. But, I mean, I understand. I wouldn't want to ruin my books either. It's the surgical staff for me.
Well, because I'm going to have to scrub them dry now to get this oil out.
You should try the glasses wipes. Maybe the alcohol will dry up the oil.
We'll have to see.
Oh. Okay, so now we have a book with red on the cover. For I picked Narration After Dark by Nalo J. Stewart. You cannot tell me this book isn't gorgeous. You cannot tell me this cover isn't gorgeous, that she is not giving. Baby girl is giving all the sass, all the desire, all the seduction, okay? And there's definitely seduction in this story. With this one, you get two stories in one. One that is a very sweet love story, and the other one is crazy as well. But it is really, really good. The way Nalo jumped between the two stories. Once you're in one, you're like, oh, I want more. I want to go to the other story. But then you get in the other story, you're like, oh, I just want this story. It was a fantastic read. The main character is a narrator. Narration After Dark, you get it? Yeah. So she's living 1,000 lives, and you get to experience it in this book. I highly, highly recommend, especially for my girlies that like mysteries and thrillers. Nalo gave us all in this one.
It is not on audio, and I feel like it would be awesome if it was.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so my next one is book 2 in a series, you guys. It is the Fold series. This is Thou Shall Not Hide. This story is by Sabrina B. Scales. I adore her. This was probably one of my second book from her, or like the second series I have ever read from her. It's on audio. I cannot remember right now off the top of my head who narrates it, but he is the youngest child. He's a preacher's kid. Should I say any more?
Nope.
He's a tattoo artist that has no tattoos. I don't know how that works, but
that's kind of hot though.
Isn't it kind of weird? But for him, it works. She is a upcoming star, single. She's a single. She comes from a single mother. They just kind of click in a way that just works. Like it's really good, you guys. I haven't read it in so long. I really feel like this is making me want to revisit it. It's a really good one. Yeah. And a preacher's kid.
When you get preacher kid, it's normally girls. So that's interesting to get a boy.
Well, he has 2 sisters.
No, I know. But I'm just saying it's interesting to get a boy. Normally it's always just a girl story.
Yes.
Or the daughter, I should say.
And he's an interesting character. He's an interesting
He sounds
character.
interesting.
Yeah, he's not what you think. It's interesting. I actually really liked this story. I liked him. I liked his sisters. I like one sister better than the other sister, but then I end up liking her too. Anyway, it's a good book. You must.
Next, we have a book with pink on the cover.
Okay, so baby, this story right here is what happens in Vegas follows your ass home. Stop believing that. Stop thinking it's gonna stay, because it's not, okay? It's not, baby. This is Drunk in Love.
Sorry, the gloves are checking me out. Go ahead. Sorry.
By Miss Tay Monet. Baby, this story. Oh my gosh, it matches my hair. I love it. She's a Gemini.
Ooh, so she crazy.
Baby, she with the shit. Okay, that's what it is. She's with the shit. And when somebody meets, they match. That's what this is about, okay? He is a motherfucking fool, and she don't play no games, okay? And it was wonderful, you guys. She is just... I love this story. I love it. It is a traditional, what happens in Vegas catches your ass back up in 9 months, okay? It's a really good story. It is narrated, but I cannot remember. But it is on audio. It's really, 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 really good. It happens so fast. The story is so freaking good. You guys are gonna love it. She's also on YouTube. She's a makeup artist. I mean, it just fits. It fits. Gorgeous pink cover. Like, you guys, this story, it was a ghetto mess. Like, I wanted to beat his ass, okay? He got it together in the end.
Mine is Maybe for the Summer by Aubree Pynn. Isn't it gorgeous? Aubree Pynn is going to always give you cover porn. Okay? She's always going to give you a beautiful cover that catches your eye and just fills you up. I have unfortunately not read Only for the Summer yet. I mean, Maybe for the Summer. I know that's crazy because this is all the girls are talking about. I don't know why I haven't read it yet. But I'm going to. because their sister Pynn, I love all things her. And just look at this book. Just look at this book. Like, it gives. So I'm gonna be reading this soon. Maybe for the summer, Bobby Pynn. So next we have, you were given a box of chocolates. Which fictional character gave them to you? Albert. Duh. Listen, okay. If I'm ever given a chance to talk about my man, I'm gonna talk about him. And I know Albert would bring me chocolates because he's just sweet like that. He's not just gonna unalive people for me, he's gonna bring me chocolates. The chocolate's not gonna be good because of the historicalness of it all, so it's not gonna be sweet, but it'll be chocolate, baby. It'll be chocolate.
Well, Miss Anna thought it was very sweet.
Yes, Miss Anna did think it was very sweet, but we're talking about Albert and me right now. And Miss Anna hasn't had chocolate of today.
Okay.
Anyways, because I keep getting interrupted by my man. It would be Albert. He's so romantic. I just love him. I know you're gonna probably be like, Nikki, stop talking about him. No, I won't. It's never gonna happen. If I can put him on a list, he gonna be there, baby. I'm gonna find a way. And he would bring me chocolate. So thank you, Albert.
She's ridiculous. So mommy gonna bring chocolates, flowers. Just think you need a heating pad. Just think whatever you need.
Yes.
My man is gonna be there. You want somebody to oil your scalp, baby? That's exactly what Glizzy is going to do.
I love him.
Baby, this is a man, okay? And the story is called Come Through, baby. What you thinking he doing? Every chance he get, he gonna come through, baby.
He gonna pull up.
By Aubree Pynn. When I tell you, baby, the only thing that can make this story better is being on audio. That's the only thing. Because this man right here, listen. You ain't never been loved until you've been loved by Glizzy Black. Girl, you gonna be protected. He gonna spoil you.
You gonna be honored.
Adored. Okay.
Worshipped.
Listen, he is like... He a stand-up guy, okay? And a lot of men nowadays are not stand-up. And this
but he
right
also
here,
about that life.
He is a stand-up guy who stands on big business no matter what it is. It don't matter who's there. He always does what he's supposed to do. And what I love about him is that he is true to himself. He respects his friendships. And he loves the shit out of me.
Okay. So our next prompt is, it's Valentine's Day. What book would you read?
Stupid Cupid, duh.
Goodness, of course you.
By Maeve Black. I have not actually read this one, and I'm really mad that I haven't because it is on audio. It's an Cupid. It's a monster romance. So, I mean, it's everything that I'm wanting. I just haven't got around to it. But of course, I'm going to read Stupid Cupid.
So, mood reader, right? So sometimes when I'm thinking Valentine's, I want something spicy. Or I want like a dark, twisted romance. But mood today was sweet. So I went with The Marriage Contract by Shay Davis. Excuse me. This was such a sweet story. Okay. It was beautiful. You can't do anything but happily sigh when I can't do anything but happily sigh when I think about this story. It's a marriage of convenience, and it heals things that I didn't know needed healing. You know, my girl was so sweet and so kind, and there's nothing wrong with being, a simple gal, but she was attacked for it. And baby, my baseball player, he came through for her. This is a short read, and I honestly feel like you should do the audio if you're going to do it because it's a full cast and it makes the story so much more immersive. And it's been way too long since I have reread this story. I absolutely love it. Shay Davis did her big one with this, and if it was Valentine's Day, I'd be reading The Marriage Contract. Okay, we've reached the end of our prompts. This is the last one. You're in the bookstore. All of a sudden, you're struck with an arrow by Cupid. What new release will you love? Cassine 2, Book 2 by Miss Jackwell J. Have I read book 1? No. Am I anywhere near that in her world? No. But I know it's going to be my next greatest read once I actually get there. And I know it's a new release that I'm already pre-ordered the ebook. Miss Jacko J does not know what she did when she did it, okay? I'm obsessed with that woman now. I'm obsessed with this series, which is technically like season 4 of it. I'm only on season 2. Okay, and that's because I jumped back to season 1 before I started season 2 because, you know, time, energy, and all those things. I'm obsessed. And even though I have not read this man, and I don't know what the cover of book 2 looks like. This is the cover for book 1. But you see that cover. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. That's a new release I'm grabbing.
I haven't read any of those books, but one day. So the new release that I'm grabbing is solely because of the narrator.
Oh my gosh, is that his first book?
And the first book that he will be narrating is Khaotic Ties by Tacarra. By Tacarra, you guys.
Who else is narrating the book?
Lauren Nichols. It actually comes out March 11th,
our brother's birthday.
Baby, when I tell you, I cannot wait.
How did you find that?
Baby, I just check his page randomly. And I'm so glad. Exclusively Emmanuel posted it today. I was the very first person to like it and the very first person to leave a comment. Thank you.
I love that for you.
Thank you. So that's all I know. I've never read anything by her, so that's really cool. And I've never heard him with Lauren Nichols, so that's also going to be very cool.
I'm so excited to hear that.
I'm really excited.
Oh my goodness. I have Miss Manny.
I have too, but we all have.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's all we got for y'all tonight. Let us know what books you would have picked for the prompts, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, ring a ding ding.
She actually stopped me before I could say what I wanted to say.
Oh my bad.
Please don't forget to tell us about the post-apocalyptic, or if we were dystopian. If we were wrong, please let us know about that. And also, if you guys have listened to any of these books, please do the headphones.
And do a heart if you read any of them and want to read them, or, you know, I want to have an emoji too.
Bye, y'all.